Hey guys, I'm Casey.
And I'm Swarley.
And we are OCD.
And I'm Canuvas, out of the frame.
Yeah, he's filming. Anyway, today we're gonna review our first hot toy, namely the classic Predator.
From the Predators movie.
Enjoy. Okay guys, let's start off with the box. Swirly?
Well, with the Predators movie, they decided to go with an entirely new concept art for the boxes. The original ones were more foil art, very shiny, and it worked, it was nice and all. But for Predators, they went darker, and it really works. You have a nice red to display the Predator's view, and the artwork, as simple as it is, just works.
Yeah, of course you're gonna notice that from all the new Predators boxes, they're all designed like this, and they all look equally the same, except of course a different Predator behind the view here. But you're gonna notice that the classic Predators box is actually really wide. This is because of its base, of course. It's really beautiful, and we're gonna talk about that later.
When you remove its hood, you get a nice picture of the Predator itself.
Yeah, and be warned though, this is a view from the Predator as he is in the movie, not like the hot toy. There are small subtle differences because in the movie the Predators look more muscular than they do in the hot toys.
Yeah. On the back, a nice profile picture of the helmet. And on the inside, you get a nice full picture of the hot toy itself and a small description of the movie.
Yeah, and normally this is the part where you of course see your hot toy and all its accessories. But of course we already took it out. So guys, that was the box for you. And
let's move on to the figure, shall we?
Yeah. Alright, so now we're going to talk about the figure, the one you've been waiting for. Well, the first major difference between this Predator and other Predators is of course its body type.
With this series they went with an entirely new type, and it's a definite improvement.
Yeah, Hot Toys have said before that they were going to update the Predator body type and make it look, well, more of one piece. And it really shows they've done a terrific job on this one. It's absolutely beautiful, and
despite it being more of one whole, it doesn't lack any of the points of articulation as the previous ones. It just improved, no down improvement.
Yeah, it's really a big improvement. Of course, there are a few subtle differences between this classic Predator and the original classic Predator, but you can't actually compare them since this one is the classic Predator from the movie Predators, while the original is the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger in 1987.
Yeah. Yet, as different as they are still quite similar as well. They both had the medipacks over here, except this one doesn't open up. And in my opinion, it should have been. It would have made for a nice extra, and even though it didn't in the movie, they still could have gone that way.
Yeah, they could have indeed updated a little bit, but I see Hot Toys' point in where they say, well, let's make it entirely movie accurate so that, yeah, well, it actually represents the character from the movie.
Yeah, but still, it can open up in the movie, so the figure should have had it too.
Yeah,
and that's just me bitching about it. It's the same with the Falconer and the Tracker. Masks aren't removable. I get it, but I don't like it.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about those in later reviews who are coming up. So back to the classic. The few updates that he does have are very, very nicely done, such as his wrist blades, you see over here.
Actual metal this time?
Yeah, actual metal, which really improves the figure, and they also, well...
They expand.
Yeah.
I think the original classic Predator expanded too, but I think the paint wore off. From the one I seen, it was second hand, the paint did seem to peel. Not a problem with this one, of course.
No. Definitely an upgrade. And of course, there is something that this Predator has that the other ones don't have, which makes it really cool, and I'm going to show you right now. It's a fun little gimmick. If you just
Yeah, that's
Look
just,
at that.
that's just wow.
That's awesome, and that's also a reason why many fans of Predator really like this figure, because none of the other Predators actually had this. This is the first one who actually has it, and it's really beautiful.
Yeah, it's a nice extra touch. It also comes with a second one right here. A smaller display of the Earth. Well, I'm sorry, not the Earth, the planet they're on, with the 3 suns or moons.
I'm not quite sure. It could be battleships too.
Yeah, it's yeah, well, something in space, obviously.
Yeah.
But the big one has my favorite.
Yeah, yeah. Of course, I like the big one more too. It's actually looks more robust, and Predator should be robust.
Yeah, it's also more detailed, and well, it was more for in the movie. Well, it was better in the movie. Let's just keep
Yeah, yeah. Let's just keep it at that. All right. Since you were already talking about the hologram accessory, let's talk about the other ones.
Oh, you get the full helmet, as you can see here. This one's the busted helmet. Again, the favorite of ours.
Yeah, the full helmet is clean also. It really gives that classic Predator feel. It also has a little different battle damages on it, as you can clearly see. This one has more cracks in it.
Oh.
While, yeah, they
of course,
really...
this helmet is after he got his ass kicked by the
Yeah.
Striker Predator.
Yeah, and they really wanted to show the fans that they also are going to include an original helmet. Yeah, just for the fans. They really wanted to show that they could make a classic Predator with a new body type and the new accessories to really give the fans something they like.
Yeah, and they do. When they give you what you want, you just can't complain.
No.
Just look at the details here, it's just fantastic.
Yeah. Speaking more about the accessories, well, they also include joints, which they do with almost every figure. They've included 4 hands, 2 open ones and 2 closed ones.
Yep. You get the closed and open mandibles, and new with these kind of Predators is the lower jaw here. Will you tell them why?
Yeah, well, actually, I'm not such a big fan of it. You see, the original Predators, when you remove the mask, you get the closed mandibles look, so that's really awesome. But with these Predators, if you take off the mask, which I'm going to do right now, you can see he actually looks like, yeah, I don't know what he looks like, but it doesn't look good.
There's some assembly required, but I find this improvement works for me. There's no more fumbling with the helmet, it doesn't keep falling off, it just clicks right into place and it stays there. And that just works for me.
Yeah, I'm not such a big fan, but I understand your point of view.
Yeah,
Now,
I can get yours too. You don't have the whole you are one ugly motherfucker feel when you remove the helmet. But like I said, there's no more fumbling around, no more mandibles coming loose when you click it on, it just works.
well, now speaking of the helmet, you can see this small cord here, which actually connects to the back of the Predator. And you can see, of course, the mandibles who are already inserted in the helmet. I've been having troubles with this because this tiny little thing right here powers up the light in its helmet. Now, I've been hearing many Hot Toy fans have this problem before with other Predators. I've been seem to have this problem with this one. But it's really something Hot Toys should take a look at, because it's really cool if you can display all your Predators with their lights intact, and it's just that awesome feel. It's really a cool accessory.
It's
but yeah.
not just with the Predators, it's with a lot of figures that have that kind of mechanism. It's just, I know, it doesn't always work, it's just faulty somehow.
Oh, Sorley, I see you've inserted these open mandibles.
Yeah, I went with the open one, it just gives that more aggressive feel of the Predators, and I hope you guys out there appreciate my choice.
Yeah, it's as you can clearly see, this is also one of the points we like to make people notice, is that really his head sculpt has drastically been improved. As you can see, the mandibles open almost look lifelike. And Sorley, I know you really like the paint job on it as well.
It's really fantastic. You can actually see little veins in there. I don't know if you guys out there can see it, but they are there. The teeth, they've got little, they're not just white or bone color, they have actual details for teeth. Same with the eyes. The eyes are perfect. There's not a little drop of paint wrong. It's just fantastic. the glow of it all, it works. It's fantastic.
Yeah, you can probably tell it looks a little bit shiny or sort of almost slimy look, but most people will remember from the movies that they actually do have that slimy look on them. It's not always working, but for this figure, it's just amazing.
The shine, it pops.
Yeah.
The entire details of his grooves on the face, the lines running down, the camouflage bits on his head, it's all perfect.
Yeah,
I can't say anything wrong about the paint job, really.
No, the paint job is perfect, and not only on his head, his entire body looks really, really beautiful. The paint is just all over the place, but at the right place. It's just perfect.
The dreads, the details on his feet, his legs, his armor, everything. It works. It's down to the minute details that it's just perfect.
Yeah. So, but enough about the figure. Let's talk about the base.
Yeah, the base is a small part from the dead cam from the movie.
Yeah, and they really put a lot of detail into this one as well, because I've seen plenty of bases from Hot Toys, which is pretty basically,
Yeah, it's just
small base,
an oval
small
spot
base.
with this thing on it, nothing special.
As you can see, that's the normal base on a small platform.
Yeah. With this one, I don't know why they chose to go all out there, but I'm glad they did. This figure deserved it. They added a lot, like the rocks, the giant creature skull here, the nice little detail of the human skull here, and whatever kind of animal's skin is here. And as much as they put on, they didn't overcrowd it.
No, they really made it just perfect. Not too big, not too shabby, but they put in a lot of detail and they made it work. It's just awesome. And yeah, if you see your Predator on there, well, you really know he's just meant to be on that stage. Look at that. That's just awesome.
Yeah. And it doesn't take away from the Predator, it just adds to it.
Yeah, definitely. So what do you say? Shall we wrap this up?
Yeah, just going to show the guys the other wristband here with the detonator signs on it. Not really used since, well, what are you going to do?
Yeah, basically when you have this, who's going to put on that? Of course, I've seen some fans putting it away in display cases in different poses. I actually saw one fan who actually bought 5 of these just to put them in different poses.
Well, let's not kid ourselves. If we had the money, we'd do it too.
Most likely. So, now let's go for the verdict.
Okay.